Good evening. This is Sharon Castilli, Chairwoman of the Finance Committee meeting of the RTM, and this is a recording of our May 16th, 2022 committee meeting. I am calling the meeting to order at 10:07 p.m. and we'll be calling the roll. I'm present. Joe Siebert.
Present.
John Kuhn.
Present.
Liz Desima.
Present.
Ed Bateson.
Present.
Melissa Longo.
Here.
Amy Ruggiero.
Here.
Great, thank you. On item number 3, which is the resolution regarding the TPZ, the resolution for state-mandated parking regulations for accessory apartments. Do I have a motion to approve?
Liz.
Do we have a second?
Joe.
Amy.
Oh. Whichever.
Okay. Okay. Is there any discussion?
Sharon, we need 2/3 for this one.
So I think because we're in committee, what would happen is if we're unanimous, then it'll move to the consent calendar, and then if we're not unanimous, there would be a vote either way.
Okay.
But when we get to next week, that's when my understanding is that was when we need the 2/3. I don't know if anyone else would like to comment on that.
Yeah, I was talking about for next week, so I think I just wanted to make sure I was driving when the beginning of the meeting started. Okay.
All right, great. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Aye. Is there anyone opposed? Are there any abstentions? Okay, this item passes unanimously. Okay, great. And then item number 4, which is the resolution to approve the Fairfield Police Union Local 530, the concerning conditions of employment for the period commencing July 1st, 2022 through June 30th, 2025. Do I have a motion to approve?
Amy Ruggiero. Ed will second,
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Is there anyone opposed? Are there any abstentions? This item passes unanimously. Okay, item number 5, which is regarding the MOU with the City of Bridgeport with respect to Fairchild Wheeler Detention Project from ARPA funds dedicated to Rooster River flood mitigation, and the Rooster River account number details are in the agenda. Do I have a motion to approve?
Joe.
Liz.
Okay. Do I have a second? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear who seconded.
I'll second. Joe.
Oh, I had you as approving it. Can I have a second?
Oh, then then it's Liz. Liz seconds.
Okay, thank you. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Is there anyone opposed? Are there any abstentions? Okay, this item passes unanimously. Then the next is item 6, which is regarding the resolution appropriating $1,949,778 for costs for the townwide facility upgrades. Do I have a motion to approve?
Amy Ruggiero.
Okay, thank you. Do I have a second?
Melissa Longo.
Okay. Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Is there anyone opposed? Are there any abstentions? Okay, this item passes unanimously. The next item is item number 7. As resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance, appropriating $7 million for the costs associated with the emergency radio project, and then also authorizing the grant to reimburse $3.5 million of the appropriation, and authorizing the issuance of bonds to finance such appropriation. Do you have a motion to approve?
Liz.
Okay.
I'll second Amy Ruggiero.
Okay, Amy, you're seconding?
Yes.
Thank you. Is there any discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Is there anyone opposed? Any abstentions? This item passes unanimously. Item number 8. So this is the recommendation for the Board of Finance, appropriating $2.25 million for the Tide Gate System project, authorizing the issuance of bonds for the appropriation. Do I have a motion to approve item 8?
Joe.
Okay, and then do I have a second?
Amy Ruggiero.
Thank you, Amy. I was counting
I'm
on
just
you.
going to keep going for it. No problem. I got my phone off me. If you hear a dog bark, forgive me.
Thank
Trying
you,
to move things
Amy.
along.
Is there any discussion?
Yeah, we talking about the tide gates?
Yes.
Correct.
All right, I'm going to abstain on this because I think we're hearing the presentation next week, right?
Yeah, this is, I can't remember the name of the person who was supposed to present, but
Yeah,
he wasn't
Bishop
available.
didn't show up. He was scheduled not to appear, so I'm going to abstain on this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow
Right.
that as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So is everybody abstaining?
Yeah, Melissa Longo will be
I'll-
abstaining as well.
I'll call it.
Yeah,
Is there any?
correction.
Is there
I
any
just
other-
want to hear what they have to say.
right. Correction, Joe. I'll abstain. That's a good point.
Well, no. We're not. We haven't voted.
Everybody's abstaining?
We haven't voted yet.
Oh, we haven't. Okay.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. Okay, great.
So what does
there
that
any-
mean I'm
is there-
doing with this?
Is there any other discussion? This is one of those moments where it'd be so much easier to be in person, so I'm sorry. Is there any other discussion? Okay, hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. All those opposed? And are there any abstentions?
Liz,
Aye.
yes.
Joe.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody.
Melissa.
Okay, so I'm under the assumption, because we're on the phone, that we are all abstaining, and if someone else isn't abstaining, then just let me know. I'm not going to do a voice vote at this hour. Okay. Everyone abstains. Thank you. Item number 9 is, as recommended by the Board of Finance, is a resolution appropriating $450,000 for the transfer station repair project. Do I have a motion to approve?
Liz, Amy. You could put Liz on
Sorry.
second.
Amy, I'm
Amy
putting
and
you
our-
in second.
Sounds good to me.
We need to have a
Becoming-
Jello fight. Amy.
This is our little inside joke now. Okay. Is there any discussion on this? Okay. Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Anyone opposed? Any abstentions? Okay. Item passes unanimously. Item number 10. This is a resolution as recommended by the Board of Finance, appropriating $4.125 million for the cost of the Roger Ludlow Middle School turf field project and bonds to finance. Do I have a motion to approve?
Joe.
And do I have a second?
Melissa
I
Longo.
think I'll second, as this project is very important and near and dear to my heart.
Oh, sorry, Amy, you take it then.
Oh, you mean I'm just putting down Amy as the second on all of them?
You can. I don't mind. Maybe I get money or something.
Wait a
Maybe we
minute.
should request that.
Okay, so is Melissa taking the second on this? Or?
She could take the.
No, I'll let Amy take
I
it.
put it-
She's
I
on
put it
she's
down.
on a run tonight, and it's near and dear to her heart. And I don't want to take that from her. So.
Okay. Okay. Any discussion?
I'm very involved in FYF. I'm the team mom, and I do a lot of run the golf betting for the whole league, and started the whole charity and stuff for wearing the breast cancer awareness for October and different things. I absolutely support this. There's been so many. I really do appreciate all the questions too. I mean, Jill's husband is my son's football coach, and she had a million really good questions, and I thought it was, helpful because, we got to do the due diligence and making sure it's safe for our kids, but I definitely support it.
My Melissa Longo here. My biggest concern was, the crumb rubber and just getting some clarification as to, what these fields would actually be made of. And after Anthony's, answering everyone's questions and being very patient, it definitely helped to make my decision. So just I'm happy about that.
Great. Are there any other comments? So I only have one comment. I am in favor of this. I'm going to abstain just for this week because I just wanted a little more clarification. To like at the very end, there was discussion about confirming if we went to bid, like what the plan B would be if plan A is too expensive, and I just wanted to make sure that absolutely rules out from rubber, and I was a little confused towards the end. So I just want to make sure that I'm clear on that.
Sharon, this is Liz. I didn't realize I was muted when you asked about comments. I was going to say the same thing. I think I would like to hear more or final conclusions if possible at the meeting, and I would abstain also.
Okay.
I mean, I do support it. I agree with both, the strong statement of support and then the comments about crumb rubber. So I'll wait until we have further discussion.
Okay. Is there anyone else with any discussion? Okay.
Joe,
if you don't mind, yeah. Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, I do respect your abstaining. I just, at this point, I think this particular train left the station, but not to mention the fact that going forward we need to have a little more stewardship on how we handle this in the future. That's just my only comment.
How we handle
just a little bit more due diligence on what our options are, given some of the concerns about the materials in this kind of field, as stated in the meeting. That's all.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, great. So do you mind if we just go, I'm just going to ask who's in favor, and if you could just take turns telling me. All those in favor, just state your names and see how we do.
Ed Baker.
Amy Ruggiero.
Okay, so
Melissa
Ed,
Longo.
Amy, Melissa,
John.
John, Joe.
Yep.
Okay, and then any opposed? Any abstentions? So abstaining is Liz, correct?
Correct.
And Sharon. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we got it. All right, great. Thank you. Thanks for your patience with that. And then item 11. Can I have a motion to combine items 11 and 12? 11, I'm sorry, I'm not speaking coherently at this hour. Item 11 is, as recommended by the Board of Finance, a resolution appropriating $22.7 million for the cost of Phase 1 air conditioning project for various schools, and then authorizing grants to reimburse $1.116 million for such appropriation. And then item 12 is the resolution we're appropriating $1.094 million to the cost of the HVAC rooftop units at Fairfield Ward High School, Fifth House. So I have a motion to combine items 11 and 12.
Joe.
Okay. Thank you. Do I have a second?
Amy Ruggiero.
Good, because I already typed it, so thank you.
Someone wants me to be quiet. I'm happy to say the word.
I love consistency.
Is there any discussion on combining items 11 and 12? Hearing none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Thank you. So we're combining items 11 and 12. So do I have a motion to approve these two items?
Liz?
Okay, thank you. Do I have a second?
Amy Ruggiero.
Copy paste.
Done.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none. Is there discussion? I'm sorry. Did I miss something?
Yeah, it's Liz. I just wanted to say, I appreciate the eye-popping numbers that come up sometimes and how we all react to it. But I have to say, I have never seen an instance where we kicked the can down the road on something and it cost less or didn't create worse problems. And I've got a real concern about mold. And you want to see eye-popping numbers, that's where you'll get them. So I think, nothing will get cheaper, nothing will get easier, and I'd like to stay on track with this, so I am supporting it because I think it's actually the fiscally prudent thing to do.
Thank you. Is there any other discussion?
Amy Ruggiero. I did a little poll with some of the kids that go to Dwight, which does not have air conditioning, and just kind of asked about, like, with my own kids too, how it was there with no air conditioning, and it was certainly, they said it was miserable. So, I think that I was trying to get some understanding for the usage just because it is a big number, but I agree with the mold and different things, and I'm supporting it as well because I think that it would be nice for it's expensive, but I think it's important to do.
Yeah. Thank you. Is there any other discussion? Yeah, so the only thing that I wanted to add, if there's no other discussion, is I think Dwight and Jennings are sort of twins in terms of, like, their age and conditions of the buildings. And, my daughter with her asthma all the way through school had significant problems, not all the time, but from time to time, that I do think that, like, decent HVAC and air filtration would definitely solve. Like, the track that she was on, she was never in a fully air-conditioned building. And I was always worried right around this time of year when things went from cold to hot very suddenly, and they're not getting any, each year is getting hotter and hotter. So unfortunately, this problem's not going away.
Yep.
Is there any other discussion? Okay, great. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
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 Anyone opposed? Are there any abstentions? Okay, great. The item passes unanimously. I think that's it. Hold on.
Yeah, I just had a question.
Yeah, more? Sure.
So item 13 never got brought forward, right? The Arts Commission?
Yeah.
That's
Right.
correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just want to make sure. Thank you.
Okay, great.
So then
do
we all abstain on that one then because we haven't heard anything?
Well, we could. I don't know that we have to act on it, but we could abstain just in case.
I'm sorry, I'm new.
Yeah, it's okay. I don't think that we have to act on it, but I don't mind doing due diligence on it just to act on it just in case. It's better than not acting on it, I would imagine. So, do we have a motion to approve item 13?
Do I need to switch gears and go first?
I was thinking that.
Yeah, you do.
All right. I was going to switch gears for the motion to end the meeting, but all right.
I'll give you that one too. I have you in copy paste now, Amy. You're in copy paste, so I just hit paste.
Okie dokie.
You're saving me some work here. Do we have a second on this?
I'll second. Liz.
I was going to say,
Okay.
can't you?
Okay. Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Oh, wait. I think we're going to abstain because we didn't talk about it, right?
Oh, yes.
All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. All those opposed? Are there any abstentions?
Aye.
Yes.
So
Abstain.
Okay, well, I'll abstain.
Okay.
unanimously abstain.
Great. Do we have a motion to adjourn, Amy?
We sure do. Amy Rizzuto, I make a motion to adjourn.
I think
I'll
we're
second
gonna. Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Right. I appreciate
10:33.
everybody's patience tonight, just because it was difficult for me to hear. So thank you. I appreciate it. The meeting's adjourned at 10:33 p.m. Thanks so much.
Go back
Thank you.
on
Have a
vacation, Sharon. Thank you.
Enjoy your vacation,
Thank
Sharon.
you. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.